It is Crystal with Pineapple Papers, and welcome back to another May I Scraplift You. So today I am scraplifting the amazing Erica Rose Creates. So super fun because I've actually met her. I went to one of her retreats last November. Super fun. And I love this layout for her. Now, crazy enough, this layout has no pattern paper on it, which is totally crazy for me. I am going to make my own background, kind of like she did. She used all black, but I am going to use this like dark blue from Vicky Bouton. I'm going to use a black, and I'm going to use that Tutti Frutti from Catherine Puller that I actually got at Erica's retreat. So this is sped up 4 times. And so I am just using the 3 colors and just spreading it around. There are arrows and stars and little fireworks, ampersands, hashtags, check marks. There's one that says done. There's one that says congrats. And yeah, I am not a stamper, and I actually had a ton of fun making this background. So what I am going to do is just add little bits and pieces, and then I went through my branding strips. I keep them kind of as like a floral a floral arrangement in my room. I use them for decoration more so than actually making it back on my scrapbook layout. But I was thinking of just cutting up some paper, and I was like, no, I'm going to go through my branding strips and see if any of them work. Well, I was stoked because I found these 2 branding strips, and I think they're both from Jen Hadfield, and they have bicycles on them, and they are blue, that one right there, and then I have like a corally color as well. I was like, oh, this is so awesome, because his uniform is blue and the bike he was riding was orange. I was like, this is so meant to be. So the picture is of him coming across the finish line. This was the last bike race that we were able to do before the country shut down. And he came in first place, so that was super exciting. So I'm just going to layer up a couple of these strips. I did add some black and white in, just like Erica did, and to bring in some of the black stamping. And then you can see up there in the corner, I have a couple of squares of black cardstock. Now, I'm going to realize that I cut them too small. I think I cut them 2 by 2. And that it was just too small. So you can kind of see in Erica's layout that there is just little black corners. And I guess I could have done the smaller 2 by 2s and it probably would have worked. But to me, it just felt like it was too small. So I am going to end up getting another scrap of black cardstock. Not even a full, like I've used scraps and I used bits and bobs, like super exciting. Definitely this is kind of like a leftover page, like nothing was like fresh new package of anything. So you can see there's my leftover piece of black cardstock. So I'm going to cut it down, and I think I cut it to 2.5. I think they're 2.5 by 2.5. I should have a ruler around here somewhere. I did clean my room last weekend, and I was super excited, and it's like within a week a bomb went off. So I once again don't know where anything is. I'm pretty sure they're 2.5, and I just cut them in half with my scissors and add them to each corner. I think I originally cut it 2.5 by 3, and I was like, oh, that's not a square, Crystal. Come on, get it together. So I am also going to back my photo with black, just like Erica did. I think hers is that pattern paper, but I'm just going to use this black cardstock. And I will pop it up on some fun foam. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to go to my area where I put like all of my leftover bits and pieces. So basically when I get down to almost the end of any sort of collection or ephemera pack that I have, then I kind of take the pieces that I have left and I put them in these little jars that are sorted by color. So I went through the blue section and I went through kind of the orangey section, and then I had my Vicky Bouton bag sitting right next to me. So I decided to go through some of her stuff as well. So I'm really trying to use up my little extra pieces of fun foam. I have a tendency to just cut a big piece and then make this like pile of little pieces of fun foam. So I'm trying to use some of that up as well. So it was a little Frankenstein on the back. So there is that Vicky Bouton sticker collection. I'm going to add this heart and then I'm going to take it away. I felt weird with there being stars all over and then one heart. Like, it just seemed a little out of place. Like, I don't know. Which is funny that I say that because when this is all said and done, I had pulled out the puffy stickers from Vicky Bouton, and they had this perfect like burnt orange heart with an arrow on it. And I totally added that afterwards. So you'll see that in the close-ups. Now that I'm looking, I'm like, my rationale for not having the heart on there was because it was the only one. And then later, before I took the pictures, I added it, I think. Or I added it after the pictures. I'm not sure. So the chipboard pieces that I added down below, one says live, create, tell the story, repeat. And then there was another one, it's black and white, and it was together, and it said making time for what matters. And I cut it apart so it's going to kind of stack on itself. And then you can kind of see over there to the left, there are my bits and bobs. And there was an orange bicycle. Like, everything just came together so perfect for this. An orange bicycle. Perfect. So behind my photo, I layered a piece of, I guess it would be acetate. I don't know. It's like just a plastic piece. And then I had a black tag. And then I had this blue, navy blue thing that says, we loved this. And of course, we loved watching our kid come across the finish line. And then just a tiny word sticker that says celebrate. And that's going to do it. So there's that heart. See, I'm so crazy. The way your brain thinks. Not working out so well sometimes. So that's going to do it for me. Make sure you head over and check out Erica's channel. And remember to wear your crown. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.